Hello my dear friends, my name is George, the nice smelly gentleman. This video is going to be about my monthly fragrance top shelf and my most complimented scents for the month of May. First, I'll get my office scent out of the way. For the few occasions that I had to visit my office in the month of May, I was wearing the Dior Homme 2020. This fragrance is very suitable for this kind of weather currently, late spring, early summer. You get a nice citrusy opening. There's then on the dry down you get some wood, some musky notes in here. It's a kind of a fresh woodsy type of a scent profile that you get with this fragrance. It's sort of a professional type of a scent. It's non-offending, it's fresh at the same time. You smell nice without offending anybody. Also, performance here is quite good considering this is a EDT concentration, this fragrance. The performance of this fragrance, the longevity will get you through a normal work day. So for my office visits in the month of May, I was wearing the Dior Homme 2020. Moving on to probably my most used fragrance in the month of May. It was a fragrance that I acquired in the beginning of that month from the house of Al Watania, and that fragrance is called the Atara Weasel. This is a clone of Jean-Paul Gaultier's Ultramol, and probably this is the best or the closest scent-wise clone to Ultramol that I have tried. I gave this fragrance a few wearings when I initially received the fragrance itself, but since I was enjoying it quite a lot, I gave it quite a few more wearings after I completed my testing. I already did a review of this fragrance as well. As I said, to my nose, this is probably the best Ultramol clone that I've tried so far. Performance here is very nice, the price tag is very nice, the compliment factor is very high, and all in all, I've been really enjoying the Ultramol scent DNA lately. Another fragrance that I gave quite a few wearings in the month of May was a fragrance from the house of Lattafa from their Pride line, which is called the Alkiam Silver. This is the Lattafa's take on the Bulgari's Tiger DNA. It's again very fresh, nice fresh opening with a very nice grapefruity note in here. On the dry down you get some musk, some vetiver, lots of ambroxan, some woods as well. So you get a nice, really realistic grapefruit opening, then sort of a sweet, woodsy dry down. With this fragrance has very good performance, very high compliment factor, great for warmer weather, although this can be worn all year round without any problem. But I think the best time to use this is like late spring and summer. Another sweet and fruity fragrance that I was wearing quite a lot in May was from the house of Al Haramain, and that fragrance is called the Al Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. This is a sort of the Al Haramain's take on the Xerjov's Herba Pura DNA. You have some very nice fruity sweetness with some sort of an powdery feel to this fragrance on the dry down. It's sort of a perfectly unisex scent in my opinion. Again, another fragrance that gets a lot of compliments. It's a sort of a mass-pleasing type of scent. Performance here is outstanding, really long lasting, with a very strong projection in the first couple of hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours. Very versatile, sort of gives you that very clean vibe. You get like a shampoo or like a shower gel vibe out of this fragrance. And as I said, very high compliment factor and very good performance. Again, very good for warm weather, although I don't think this is very suitable for the hottest months of the year, but late spring and early summer I think is a fantastic time to wear the Al Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. Another fruity but also very spicy fragrance that I was using a lot in May was the Ajmal Evoke Midnight Edition. This is a very unique fragrance that, unlike most of the fragrances that I showed you so far, this is not a clone of anything, at least that I don't know of. I think this is a original creation by Ajmal. Very unique, fruity, spicy fragrance, blue fragrance that has outstanding performance, easily 10 hours out of it, with quite strong projection in the first 2 to 3 hours. Super versatile, great for warm weather. Again, surprisingly high compliment factor. Also, I love the bottle design, and especially this sort of dark blue color of the bottle. I've been very impressed by this fragrance, the Ajmal Evoke Midnight Edition. And the last fragrance in my top shelf part of this video is going to be another fragrance from the house of Al Wataniya, which is called the Cayenne Classic. This is a very good clone of Dior Homme Intense. I've been really impressed by this fragrance, and this is sort of the fragrance that I was wearing the most during nighttime in this past month of May. Now I know that the scent profile isn't very suitable for hot weather, but I've been so impressed by this fragrance and I just wanted to give it quite a few good wearings, so to test it out before doing a full review of this one. So I gave it a good few wearings and I've been really impressed of how close and how nice, how close to the original Dior Homme Intense this smells, how good of a performer this one is, and my sort of night go-to type of scent for the month of May was the Cayenne Classic from Al Wataniya. And moving on to the most complimented scents, to that part of the video where I show you my most complimented scents for the month of May. There will be two fragrances in this section. The first one I already showed you, the Alkeam Silver. Now I don't know why this is the case, but Alkeam Silver and Afnan Saturati Blue, both of those two fragrances, they pretty much give me a lot of compliments, bring me a lot of compliments when I'm wearing them. It seems that this scent DNA is sort of a very much a crowd-pleasing, mass crowd-pleasing type of scents. And the other fragrance that gave me a lot of compliments pretty much every time I was wearing it was the Club de Nuit Urban Man Elixir from the house of Haramain. This is a very interesting fragrance. You probably already know about this one, but this is a very interesting mix between the Sauvage EDT, Sauvage EDP DNA, plus some added sort of a Club de Nuit Intense Men notes in here as well. So all those three scent profiles, they're again mass-pleasing type of scent profiles that usually on their own give you a lot of compliments, and as it turns out, when you mix them all together, again you get a compliment monster getting fragrance. So guys, in today's video I showed you the fragrances that I wore the most during the month of May, and also the fragrances that brought me the most compliments in the month of May. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, stay safe, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.